Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He may often sound like he's on his way to the top, but the truth is, he's more likely to stay where he is unless luck or connections help him. He's full of charm and ideas. But when it comes to regular hard work needed for big success, he struggles. You'll hear him talk about his plans, not see him chasing them every day.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When setbacks happen, he won't lose his temper or start sulking. He handles stress like water off a duck's back, quickly moving on without much drama. You will see him make jokes, stay cheerful, and look for a new plan instead of getting stuck in self pity or worry.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work probably enjoy being around him because he's lively and friendly, but he can sometimes come across as blunt or even a little rude in his words. He's not the type to get into big fights or hold grudges, but some colleagues may feel hurt by the way he speaks or acts without thinking. He isn't nasty, but he can say things that rub others the wrong way, so you'll hear mixed opinions about him.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will be genuinely proud of you and celebrate your achievements with enthusiasm. This man enjoys cheering for others and sees your success as something to be happy about, not as a threat to himself. If you rise high in your career, he will join the party, not ruin it.
What if you start earning more than him?
He won't secretly resent you or let your higher earnings harm his self confidence. Instead, he will take it lightly and may even brag about your success to others. Expect him to treat the situation with humor and pride, not insecurity or jealousy.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He tends to spend without much planning, often choosing instant joy over saving for a rainy day. You might find him treating friends or buying something fun without worrying about tomorrow's bills. Financial discipline isn't his strong point, so he may forget about budgets or make careless purchases.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He is the type who might sometimes spend as if he's richer than he actually is, just to enjoy the moment or to impress others. You may see him buying gifts, eating out, or going for trips, even if his wallet says otherwise. If showing off or living large feels good, He won't mind stretching his finances now and then.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and generous, not only with money but also with his feelings and support. If someone is in need, he won't hesitate to help out, even if it means sharing what little he has. You'll rarely find him acting selfish or holding grudges over small issues.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is mostly open and straightforward when it comes to money. If you ask him about his spending or savings, he'll tell you the truth without hiding things or playing games. Trust that you can have honest conversations about money with him without feeling worried about secrets or hidden problems.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He's willing to share housework and doesn't believe it's only a woman's responsibility. If something needs doing, he will step in and lend a hand. Whether it's cooking, cleaning, or grocery shopping, you won't need to nag or fight for help. He sees it as something two people do for each other.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the kind who will actually roll up his sleeves and pitch in, not just stand by and give instructions. If there are diapers to change or messes to clean, you'll find him right there beside you, getting his hands dirty and sharing the work. He will be a true partner at home.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He will genuinely try to understand your side and not just argue for the sake of winning. When you share your feelings or point of view, he listens and shows kindness, wanting to know how you feel. With him, you'll feel heard and not just dismissed in an argument, making it easier to solve problems together.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he is unlikely to say hurtful things or act aggressive. You won't have to worry about shouting, cruel words, or threatening behavior. He doesn't let anger control him or turn small problems into big fights.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he does not get angry very quickly. He has a steady temperament and doesn't react with sudden bursts of anger even when things go wrong. If you've seen only a gentle side of him, that's true to his nature.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He's able to say sorry and does not blame you when things go wrong. If he makes a mistake, he can admit it, apologize, and move forward without dragging you into guilt or pointing fingers. You won't find him making excuses or twisting the story to protect his pride.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. When you set limits or express discomfort, he listens and doesn't push or argue. If you set a boundary, he steps back without sulking or guilt trips.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he's not the kind who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. If you say you need space or aren't feeling up to it, he won't get angry, sulk, or make you feel guilty. Instead, he'll understand, respect your feelings, and give you time without making things uncomfortable.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values your feelings and would never use something personal to hurt, embarrass, or shame you later. You'll feel protected and respected, which is important for building trust.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is generally faithful and does not get easily distracted by other women. When he commits, he brings warmth and excitement to the relationship, focusing his attention on you. You're unlikely to worry about secrets or betrayals, and his open nature helps you feel secure.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he's not over possessive or the kind to act jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. He is secure in himself and trusts you, allowing you space to live your own life and have your own friends. Instead, he's supportive and happy for you to enjoy your freedom.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature does not turn into controlling behavior. He cares about your well being and safety, but he doesn't use this as an excuse to limit your freedom or make decisions for you. His support feels gentle and reassuring, not heavy or bossy.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and not expect you to do most of the work alone. He believes that raising children is a shared responsibility, so he'll join in with tasks like feeding, playing, teaching, and comforting the kids. If you're tired or need help, he's happy to take over, showing that both parents matter.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and patient. He doesn't raise his voice or get angry over small mistakes. You won't see him shouting or punishing harshly. His nature is to support rather than scare.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and as your own person. He understands that you have dreams, interests, and a life beyond parenting, and he wants you to thrive in all areas. Expect encouragement when you chase new goals. He'll be proud, not jealous or upset.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who will support your career now, only to ask you to quit after you have a child. He values your ambitions and understands that being a mother doesn't mean giving up on your dreams or career. He wants both of you to succeed together and won't suddenly change his mind or rules after becoming parents.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. When they visit or call, he'll welcome them with genuine smiles, friendly conversation, and honest respect. This attitude helps create a loving bond between families, making your parents feel truly accepted. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and won't make things worse. He doesn't get angry easily or react sharply to tension. Instead, he tries to keep the peace using patience, humor, and understanding to manage the situation.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he isn't the kind of man who will be modern with you in private, but expect you to act like a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values your true self and won't ask you to suddenly change how you dress, speak, or behave just to please others. You won't have to hide your personality or be someone you're not for the sake of appearances.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not stay out of it or side with others against you. He cares about your feelings and knows the importance of standing by his partner, especially during tough times. He won't leave you feeling alone, nor will he blindly take someone else's side just to avoid trouble.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He's not a mummy's boy, and you don't have to worry that he'll always pick his mother's side over yours in a conflict. While he does care about his family, he believes in fairness and respects you as his partner. He values your happiness and will stand up for you if needed, instead of just trying to please his mother.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands the value of keeping certain things between just the two of you and respects your privacy. This attitude helps build trust and keeps your relationship strong, making you feel safe and respected.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we mentioned at the start, this guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Being with this man day in and day out feels lively, warm, and mostly easygoing. You'll laugh a lot, share open conversations, and enjoy his friendly way of making even dull days fun.